What's up, champions fam? It's Z.E.K.E back on a brand new WWE Champions video. Now, I'm not going to hold y'all for long, but I am here today to discuss with each and every single one of you a little bit about this guy right here. My man, Attitude Era striker, Bret Hart, NWO 2000. March 2020's NWO ransacks WrestleMania. Absolutely free to play MLC champion. This guy is truly a monster among men, pun intended. Because let's be realistic, y'all. When it comes to free to play units that we are given in WWE champions, they are far and in between. It's just the God honest truth. Now, granted, yes, when it comes to free to play champions, they do get a monthly boost. And combine that with the perks that you max out to clear other variables of content within the normal MLC grind, yes, they become near unstoppable. Anyone can look good when you got the proper straps, medals, perks, etc., etc. I can go on and on. But striker Bret Hart, in my opinion, is hands down one of the best, if not the best, free-to-play champion featured during an MLC up to this point in time. Now, granted, yes, he is getting that monthly boost that I just spoke about earlier, a few moments ago. But at the same time, I have that feeling that this is a champion that even once those monthly perks have gone, he will still be a valuable asset to your roster, especially if you are an absolutely free-to-play player in WWE Champions. This guy, to me, is literally a free-to-play Volkov. He is a monster. When I look at this guy, I'm literally looking at him as a next big thing, Brock Lesnar, Nikolai Volkov hybrid. Legit. There's no way around it. Now, granted, he's not generating random black gems on the board, so to speak, the way that MBT Brock would. But he does have a choose move very similar to MBT Brock, as well as Volkov. And he's also similar to Volkov in the sense that not only does he have the choose black gem move, but he also has a multiply gem move. So this allows you to have a little versatility when it comes to using Bret, because you could put Titus on him with steel. You could also put Matt Hardy Shobo on him to amplify your multiply gem damage. This guy is a monster. Now, a lot of you should know by now that legit, I really do not invest in perks whatsoever when it comes to the monthly grind of champions. That's just one of the things that I evade. The only time that I really invested in it was when I was in a top 10 faction with Black Ops. That was the only time that I was interested in perks so I could keep up and maintain a decent speed when it came to grinding out content. Outside of that, though, now that I'm on my chill mode, my beast mode, building my roster slowly and surely and confidently, I really evade spending on perks because those are coins that can be going towards the champions that I'm trying to 4-star gold at this point in time. So, with that being said, this guy is literally a monster even without the perks. All he needs is the monthly boost. And even after that monthly boost is gone and done with, he's still going to be a champion that I recommend many of you utilizing and using. Now, here's something key to understand. As you can see, I already got my Bret Hart striker NWO 2000 Attitude Era up the 4-star bronze. But I am going to say this right here and now. If you are able to get the tokens needed, the specialty tokens needed, if you're able and willing to farm up all the TP and coins necessary or clear the prize wall before these tokens expire, before this MLC, this 2-week MLC concludes by March 30th, I, no lie, strongly advise, especially if you are free to play, I strongly advise you taking this guy all the way up to 4-star gold. He is a monster. And even after everything's said and done, he is going to be easy to use because guess what? Even if the perks from the MLC conclude, he's still going to be able to be a monster when it comes to content clearing. He's going to be fast. He's going to hit hard. He's a glass cannon. I've been using him to clear the blitz, and he has cakewalked it. I've literally had to either use 1 or 2 health packs per run. And again, granted, yes, having one of those MLC perks, I'd probably be able to one-turn everybody and not even lose any health. But that's just to show you how much of a monster this guy is. He is a content clearer, and he's going to make it easy to farm. You put him in a tag team with an NWO member, and he's just going to go to town. He has a freaking finisher that cycles itself. Even though it's a random area finisher, you are able to cycle, especially if it ends up landing on some multiply gems that you didn't use when you made a Zawal Cardo. This guy is literally a beast. He is a blessing in disguise, and I strongly advise, if you have the tokens, if you have the resources, if you've been RESPECTing your TPCT, and you got enough training posters, coins, and the specialty tokens provided, I advise taking this guy up. And even afterwards, if you miss out on using the specialty tokens, but you are in dire need of a top tier striker for your roster, this is a guy to definitely go ahead and give an opportunity to. There's no way around it. He's cyclable even at 3-star. And even at 3-star, he can clear content easy. He's going to be getting in and out. He's fast. He's just a monster of a unit. He's definitely a beast. And again, there's so many options when it comes to the NWO. Teaming him up with Sting, teaming him up with Six. He's just going to benefit you in a multitude of ways, and you're going to be left winning. There's no way around it. He's just a monster. He's just that good. And I really think that Champions and Scopely did the right thing for this 2-week MLC by giving us such a broken and busted free-to-play unit. But y'all let me know in the comments below what you're going to do. Now, me personally, I got him up to 4-star bronze. I have the tokens to get him all the way up to 4-star gold. And maybe, just maybe, I might consider doing it. But then again, I've already got Vince at 4-star gold, and I already got Ronda at 4-star gold. I've been blessed with that. I got Sting sitting at 4-star silver. Maybe I'll just leave him at 4-star bronze so I have a solid go-to at the 4-star bronze rarity level, because there's nothing wrong with just spreading things out properly. But I've farmed like a madman before. I could do it again. I can easily take him up. But looking at the colors that he shares with my broski Vader, the Mastodon, I'm torn. I'm truly torn. But if I could, I would. And if you can, you definitely should. Especially if you are a free-to-play player in WWE Champions. Now, this has been going on longer than needed, but the point is this. If you got Bret Hart, NWO 2000, you should have gotten him from the kickoff Talent Up contest. Hopefully, you were able to max it to get him the 3-star bronze, making it easier, to get him up higher, because the way the tokens vary, it's very odd. It really is odd. It goes from high to low, and it's a weird frequency. But this is definitely a champion that you should be going all in on. He's definitely going to be somebody that saves you health packs. He's going to be helping out with clearing content, no matter the difficulty. He is a solid, incredible free to play unit. He's a beast. Shelton Benjamin was a monster. Even Wendy Richter was slept on, but she was pretty beast mode too. Jeff Hardy definitely gets his uses. He's one of the best, or one of the most used free-to-play units I've seen from MLC content. My boo, my free-to-play waifus, Lita and Stephanie, monsters. Six, of course, come on. Zombie Austin Counter. I mean, they've given us some pretty solid free-to-play units. They even had one time where they gave us 3 free-to-play units with the NXT guys, Ricochet, Dream, and Black. So there's a lot of top units when it comes to the free-to-play side of things, and Bret Hart NWO 2000 Attitude Era Striker is certainly at the top of the heap, in my opinion. So with that being said, y'all, I might be keeping mine at 4-star bronze, but I know that I can go into full-blown beast mode when it comes to farming to get them all the way up to 4-star gold if I chose to. But for all of you, especially on the free-to-play side of things, this is the opportunity to go all in and walk away with a top-tier striker and an absolutely free unit. It's only going to cost you coins in TP. And with him being in the briefcase loot pulls, you have a solid chance of pulling a boatload of his doopity dupes to help you out and with your progression and saving you those illustrious color TP. So with that being said, y'all, mad love. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Mad love to all the broskies who dropped that 4-star gold content on him. This guy is definitely going to be worth utilizing even after the MLC has concluded. So, mad love always. How far are you going to take up Bret? What are your thoughts on him? And what is your preferred moveset? Even though I like using the double green with the black finisher, such a monster. A finisher that pretty much cycles itself. You can amplify your damage with the multiply gems, and you get a choose move. We don't get that many choose move free-to-play champions. So that alone helps put him in another bracket, in another tier when it comes to free-to-play units, because a lot of them are usually random units, you know? So this is a good look. This is definitely a good look because it puts you in control. And plus with the monthly boost right now, let alone combined with the MLC perks that you put, you are getting additional gems to be placed on the board. So it's absolutely phenomenal. He is a monster. He is worth your time. In all honesty, if you don't want to level up Giant, if you don't have Big Kev or any of the other required champions, I would solely focus in on taking up Bret Hart NWO 2000 Attitude Era Striker because it will only make your roster better. So until next time, mad love always.